Me to stand on the existing protocol so that we can save some minutes to do some important things. On behalf of Pastor Ayo Oritshejafor, the President of Christian Association of Nigeria, who desire to be here, but because of other challenges, asked me to stand in for him. I just want to thank the organizer particularly for deeming it fit to invite the Sultan of Sokoto, ably represented, and the President of Khan, especially my leader too, Cardinal John Onaikon, even to grace this occasion. We can but appreciate the organizer of this occasion very importantly that in time and hour like this, we need to build a synergy of how every sector of the society to come together, because the issue of peace and to be able to build a peace that is sustainable for the future of our people, it is highly desirous, especially in time like this, particularly in the third world country, and to be specific, in our country, Nigeria. But let me permit me to say that as we struggle to build this type of synergy to give us a peaceable society, in the part of the world that we come from, Nigeria, they say that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But we just want to say that until you have today, you don't have tomorrow. And it is our responsibility, either traditional rulers, political class, religious leaders, business associates, that we owe God a responsibility to bequeath for our youth today for their tomorrow to be good. When I came in here this morning, my eyes began to run through the four corners of this place to see that I desire to see more of youth in this gathering, even than the aged one, because the youth is the hope that we have, and we must be able to lay a foundation solidly too, that our youth should be able to say, no, we cannot tread the path of the failure of our leaders, because the leaders of today have failed the youth. And so it is important that we must talk about the issue of morality. It is immoral for an elderly man to, as it were, incite youth to take arms against their fellow human being. It is immoral. It is immoral that we will preach hate where no religion actually advocates hate. It is immoral where the political class, as it were, will take all that belongs to everybody and they will put it at the backyard of their home. It is immoral. So I cannot agree less with the organizers of this, that the issue of moral and innovative leadership, it is crying for our leaders in this country, because we need to talk on the issue of morality. It is immoral for a leader, as it were, because you have the privileged position to take somebody else's wife and now convert her to become your own. It is immoral. It is immoral, as it were, to wreck our educational system, that our youth have no hope and are roaming the street. It is immoral. It is immoral that we will subject our security apparatus to unstrenuous kind of rudiment of torture, that they have to stand in the sun under the rain because of insurgents in our country. It is immoral. So I just want to thank the organizer of this program, that we should not only do it in Abuja, we should domesticate it even into some rural areas where the issues of insecurity particularly is raging. Because we can't talk about peace in Abuja, whereas our people down there in the street, in the villages, in the farm, are dying on a daily basis. We can't talk about peace in Abuja, whereas my mother in the village cannot freely go to farm because of insecurity. So I want to encourage that we, from the Christian Association of Nigeria, we are ready to partner with good innovative ideas, good people who want, as it were, to build a synergy that we can bequeath to our society that is going to be peaceable. Because that is the desire, that is a cry of everybody. And the religious leaders have a role to play, because they speak to the congregation on a daily basis, and that is a hard cry of the leaders of Christian Association of Nigeria, particularly Pastor Ayo Oritshejafor. You want to see a Nigeria where my friend from Sokoto can live in Port Harcourt on hot. You want to see a Nigeria where my brother from Lagos will live in Calabar, nobody will challenge him. We want to see a Nigeria where that all of us will become a family, singing the same thing, because the glorious days of past, we want to restore it. So we want to thank you so much for this wonderful initiative, and we are ready to partner at whatever level to ensure that Nigeria become a peaceful place that will transcend to have a global, peaceful society so that everybody can freely move everywhere. So I want to thank you so much. We appreciate your intelligence of inviting us to be part of this thing. Honestly, we welcome it, and we are proud to identify with this noble idea. May God bless the organizers of this program, and with a challenge that let us not localize it to Abuja, we should domesticate it to rural area so that our people can benefit from this kind of initiative. Thank you so very much.